Welcome back to his dick.
I was gonna go, welcome back, folks, where, if you need collateral, you can always hold on to my dick.
Take it to a pawn shop.
Well, we have glue there that we'll probably need for some task.
Right.
We need to find
Apparently
something
you'll
he
have
wants.
to trade something of value in exchange. There's still places you haven't been to, like the Johnson residence here.
Mr. Johnson.
Hello, Steve.
This guy is one creepy motherfucker.
Having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are...
You always were a kidder, Steve. I miss
You can get
Johnson,
shadow runs from this guy,
remember?
by the way, Lethal.
Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
I'm hoping that the Tucker is your car, not some kind of euphemism. So tell us about the Tucker.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
If that's a real Tucker, I can understand your concern. Can I take a look?
Don't see why not, but don't touch her. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
So they instigated a curfew just because your stupid fucking car. Okay, tell me about Edna.
Edna Fitzpatrick
Dude,
is
it's
one
not
of
a
the
stupid
sweetest
car, it's a
women
Tucker.
in town.
Oh, it's dumb.
I declare, there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good, hard penis.
And by penis, I mean my Tucker. Anyway.
And by good hard penis, I mean astroglyph.
So, Edna's Diner.
I'll admit DNA's done it does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna? Edna! So, how's Stephanie?
Well, that was a hell of a segue. How about that, Stephanie?
Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I can't
Don't
imagine why.
have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon.
Look at those eyes.
You could use the back seat of my Tucker.
Oh
for
yeah,
a
dude, he's so intent on
maiden
this.
voyage. It's plenty big. Believe you me. I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee it. Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay.
If you were a woman, Lethal, wouldn't you be interested in that face?
Yeah, I can't understand why no woman would take this guy, especially that, Donna Fitzgerald, Deanna Fitzgerald, whatever her fucking name was. Fitzpatrick.
Edna. Yeah.
Edna, that's right.
You don't understand why she wouldn't like a good hard penis from this guy?
This guy kind of reminds me of Rodney. Rodney Dangerfield.
Bye now.
And he keeps the same face. Bye now.
Okay, before I touch the Tucker...
He's my dick. Right.
During the day, Mr. Tucker keeps watch over his precious 48
Mr.
Tucker.
Johnson, not Mr. Tucker. Keep it right. Be a professional.
Mr. Johnson keeps a watch over his Tucker. Doing a dance.
You haven't tried to punch anyone in a while, Lethal.
I know. I'm losing my touch. And I can't get up his driveway. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
this way. Let's try to get on the right layers, him. It's kind of hard in this game, because it's dumb.
Yep. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wow.
he's got a meat hook.
Is that? I thought it was a tire iron.
That could be that too, yeah. Of
Oh,
course, you only have your fist as a weapon right now. You need a better weapon, Lethal.
are you sure? I seem to be doing pretty well just hitting him in the head. That was interesting.
Yes.
Give
But
me
keep
that.
in mind, you have a health counter, and the only way to fix that is with items and shit, so you can't be losing too much health.
This is one tough son of a bitch. I one shot Stephanie's mom.
Well, like I said, better weapon here. All you're using.
Because the weapon... There you go.
You got him.
Good job.
But he doesn't have anything you can loot on him.
Well, time to get in the tugger.
No, no tugger, and the popo's gonna come. And you're gonna get killed.
Mom's gonna watch.
It's curious. Your mom's there smiling about it, the sheriff's there, and the sergeant at arms is sad.
So let's see. You're Johnson.
Yep, that's the... You're Johnson. Mr. Johnson erected an impenetrable fortress to protect his Tucker during the night. That's his garage.
Yep. I see. And I can't get in his house, so I guess that's about all.
That's all you can do on the screen. There's a manhole cover.
Interesting. Well, I'm sure that'll come into play, since it's directly in front of the Tucker.
You still got plenty of places. You never went to the cemetery before? That's a fucking foreboding place right there, isn't it?
I know, it's right in front of the lodge.
Yep. Here lies
Willie.
Boxcar Willie. The air here reeks of fresh soil manure.
Why manure?
2 years in harvest was too long. Fear not in death, Monte Jakes.
And there's foreboding thunderstorms as well.
Scotty Baker, we shall rest easily without you.
What cheery tombstones.
The scripture on the headstone has faded long beyond legibility.
We ran out of things to put on it.
November 27th, 1948, another unknown visitor.
See, now you're just getting lazy.
My air conditioner is contributing. This too.
Now you're really getting lazy.
Rip the unnamed hobo.
Yeah, and that's that one again. Okay. Well, that was,
So yeah, a lot of transients come here to die. It's like Florida.
Because where do you want to have a picnic, huh? Yet another resting place among the graves. Really? Because it's a picnic table. You can rest there. How adorable. Good joke, everybody.
So fucking cute.
We have some kind of monolith? No.
Mausoleum. Mausoleum.
Marble doors are sealed shut.
Apparently.
And I can't get... There must be a sign around here because I can't get on the turf. What are you doing?
Get on the AstroTurf.
What are you doing?
Woohoo! You can't go that way.
Damn it. He just wanted to do some tap dance, I guess.
Yep. Steve, he's bored. He's always a kidder.
Fucking Steve.
Fucking Steve.
No one likes this guy, and it's understandable now.
So, you still got plenty of places you haven't been?
Haven't been to the newspaper building. Let's go there.
And of course, it's burned down.
Yeah. 3 fire hydrants. The building still burned down. Apparently no one cared.
Examine the ashes after extreme fire.
We got a shovel.
A shovel? Yeah?
That could be a thing. That's like a whoppet.
Yeah, it sure is.
Let's equip our whoppet. Aha!
Yep. Now walk around with that.
Gonna dig your grave after I kill you?
I'm the grave digger. Holy shit.
Okay,
No.
we don't need that for now. I don't want to scare people, I guess.
I mean, you could always, use the shovel. It's more than a weapon. It's an item. You can use as a tool.
I could, like, dig in the ashes, maybe.
Ah! Well,
Maybe I have to
you
use
don't
it.
use it like that. You just, there you go.
Hey, there's a thing in there.
You find a few hidden remnants.
I see.
Operate
the ashes. Bake.
Bake the burnt flyer.
For the harvest bake sale. Why are they trying to hide the evidence? Oh!
And there's a post office button.
Da-da-da.
If you didn't already figure that out, Mmm.
If I didn't bullshit him, that's how you do it, like, organically.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
No, you already used it on the ashes.
Well, that didn't work.
You shovel on pipes. Whack.
Okay, well, that was fun. Let's go ahead and take that away, and let's get out of here.
You can always give the or show the button to Postmaster Boyle.
Of course. Let's see. We also haven't been to the TV station.
You have not been to the TV station yet either. No, you have not.
Whoa!
It's a lot of Indians, huh?
Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. This game is a bit racist.
Johnny Cash would have something to say about that.
A silver Tucker with a yellow interior. Interesting. I wonder whose Tucker this is. I can't examine it any further. Well, let's go in. The Range Rider?
Yep, that's Range Rider himself.
That's like
An applause.
my brother's hero.
Apparently primitive form of mind control. I love that.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Rider's Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve.
Who's
Because
writing
they
these
had
things?
cue
My
cards
autograph,
prepared
Steve.
for this.
I guess.
Here you go, then.
Cool. Neato. Well, TV violence?
Violence? What about it?
Apparently we must have missed like a
Let's see.
cutscene or something.
Well, no, not exactly. You saw what happened on the television there on the cowboy shooting the Indian.
Oh yeah, it was very small. I wasn't... I just thought it was gibberish.
Yep.
So,
Is Steve gonna get on his high horse here? Children, watch your show! Don't you think?
Now, I love the Bloods and Gore on your show. It's awesome.
What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy price?
Well, he's
for
gonna do it
violence
anyway.
today?
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
I see. Can I talk to the... No, I can't talk to the cue card guy. We have, I'm guessing those... No, they don't look like Indians. I don't know what those are. They look...
Yeah, there is an exit over there on that side. You'll have noticed by mousing over.
I was gonna say, I'll have to walk in front of the camera, though.
You'll
I
be-
guess it doesn't matter.
You're going to war! Now, I'll actually give you this one. You'll have noticed in the ledger that there was also deposits from war.
I see. Yep, right there. And also, he has a check over the Edna, too. I saw that. What? No, not there.
And, you know, the Postmaster Boyle, whenever you blackmailed him, said to go on to the TV station if you wanted to get anything else you could blackmail the sheriff with. Yep, before it vanishes.
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is. You always were a kidder, Steve. Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, sport.
Keep
Let's
in
see.
mind that this is a village of 51 people, and until the newspaper burned down, they had a newspaper, a TV station, a school, a meat plant packing, they have their own coffee, they have a missile base, they have a lodge, they have a hotel.
Don't forget
And,
about the cigarettes.
Yep, the cigarette. They have a mortuary.
Harvest has it all. You and your partners must be rich.
Partners. I run the whole show solo, pal.
Are you sure? What if I show you this?
Oh, now, sport, this is really interesting. Boyle's done something wrong, otherwise the sheriff wouldn't be blackmailing him. But what? God, I'd love to nail him to the wall.
Yeah, and don't forget about the sheriff. Dwayne is a blackmailer after all.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've decided not to run with this story.
What?
Uh-huh.
But this is all the evidence you need for your newscast. Evidence of a blackmail situation, canceled checks, a ledger.
Sorry, sport. No can do. Matter of fact, I think I may have to shoot the sheriff a private little newscast about this. I know. It may cause you some problems, but hey, let's do lunch, okay? My treat.
Uh-huh. May cause me some problems, you say? We'll
If
see
you're
about
going
that.
to use violence, you might want to save the game first.
Already saved. I can always go through that dialogue again.
Don't hurry back.
So hurry back. He is one of the people you can kill in one shot easily. You can operate the desk.
Let's see.
Find a
searching-
combination safe manual. Combination safe.
I see. Examine the cubicles. An assortment of empty cubicles. Either McKnight loves to recall his salad days as an insurance salesman, or he can't keep his employees happy, though he's the only one here, according to him. So there are no witnesses.
There's something else here too, of course.
I was gonna say, I don't see the safe. I don't remember where the heck they said that was. Maybe, here we go.
Kiss my pineapple.
Kiss my pineapple, Red Muffy.
Yep.
And I can operate it. There's a safe.
There's a safe. Requires a number combination before it can be accessed.
Let's
We
look at
should
our
be able-
thing.
That's right.
Let's see. It's this one.
Yep. All safe deluxe model 4237158.
Okay. Okay, we'll go over to it, dumb shit. No! Sorry, everybody. We're gonna go operate it. Operate it? Are you gonna go over to it, or are you gonna be a
Might have to get your
jackass?
shovel away first. I don't know. Maybe use the manual on it? I don't know. You got me.
Okay. That's an idea.
Well, that
Not
didn't
that.
work.
That's the thing.
You don't want to use your lodge application on it? God damn it. There is a way to get this open. You can do it. I believe in you.
Aha!
Here we go.
So apparently I didn't hit it just right, but using the combination of the manual, you successfully open the safe. And we find a deed.
The deed of the TV station.
I guess I'll take this. It's gonna have some interesting coincidences when
What's
I
on it?
leave. Okay,
What's on the deed?
let's read it. That is the meet permission slip. Let's actually look at that too.
You need to get your dad to sign that. If
Yeah,
you
I
want.
just wanted to read it first. Uh-huh. Well, that's cute. And we'll go ahead and read this. Who owns this? Lance McKnight and Dwayne?
The sheriff is the second owner of the War Television Studio.
I see.
Ah!
Very interesting coincidence.
Ah!
Now let's see if I can not be arrested.
No!
Nothing
You
bad
actually
happened.
killed an individual and didn't get arrested for it.
Praise the scholars. Alright, we haven't been in the barber shop, so let's go there.
Pastorelli's barbershop. Of course, who knows how things will be changed? Nothing bad.
Alright, Pastorelli. Oh yes, this game also has prejudice against Italians, so let's go ahead and get some of that.
Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English.
And he has a sheep.
Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not.
Aw, it's cute. It has glowing red eyes. With sculpture
Made of Go ahead.
made of solidified mousse and sticky hairspray, this lovely mannequin is a work of art. We have a cow head in a barber shop for some reason. It takes a true sportsman to hunt down a dangerous cow, or those dangerous cows.
And milk it for its coffee.
Milk it for its coffee, of course. A dingling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle.
I concur, unless you're sitting in one of the leaning barber chairs. Colonel Buster Monroe flipping the bird from his B-17 cockpit.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck.
Because who the hell... Because everyone does that, right?
Picture of a young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all.
I see.
Clem Parsons took this rare photograph of an extraterrestrial. You'll notice an alien up there is mounted on the wall too.
Oh yeah. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on this barber's wall.
Yep.
Poor aliens.
Jim Bob, who was the high school star pictured 20 years ago, hangs his aging leather jacket here when he comes in for a trip. That's great, Jim Bob.
I haven't even met that guy yet. And we
Yep.
also have these two, Mr.
Thank you.
Parsons and a Mr. Swell.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Fucking guy's face.
Well, Steve, don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking
Yes?
about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
I see. Well, tell me more about your amazing aluminum siding.
Steve, aluminum siding can't get a
Or
fair shake
aluminium.
no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like
Don't you do that
color
British shit to me,
coordination
Lethal.
and exterior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing.
The plumbing.
Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
I see. And what do they flash down the toilet? I don't have a keyword for that. Tell me about Pastorelli.
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
I see. Did I ask you about
Well,
plumbing? No, yeah, I did. Alright, well, enough of your amusing face. Let's go
Nice
on to the other
see you
guy.
again, Steve.
At least, did you call me a kidder? You probably did. How about you, Mr. Parsons?
Hello there, youngster. You say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the
Them
English
aliens is
Atlantic
wily.
void without learning
Reminds
to
me of
take it.
fucking,
You know what
Ellis.
Pastor really did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
His pole? His barber pole?
Why,
No,
that
his penis.
barber pole is
Well, maybe it's the
pride
same
and
thing.
joy,
Maybe that's what he
brought
calls it.
all the way
No,
over
no,
from
it's the
England
barber's
right
pole. It's right
now.
behind your
Okay.
character.
It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem.
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science.
I don't give a fig about nothing. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to have to take that. I don't know why I have that sort of idea in my head.
I guess you're not an alien, so you would need a barber pole. You can't just go out and make your own.
Yeah, tell me about them aliens you were telling me about.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human. So you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
Really?
Hunt alien.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to prey. You think you can get one of those at a swap meet?
He's like Predator, only the prey comes to him. I don't
Line your
know.
blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag and unearth the field.
Goddamn
They
face.
cross the void
wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing what ransom is. Buckshot!
I love this guy. Actually, we were talking earlier before we started off this series. Grimith has always said this game was so bad that it was good. They sees redeeming qualities, and I can definitely see that. The voice acting, the faces these people make, fucking brilliant.
Steve is pretty bad with his reactions and emotions, but
well, hilarious.
Yeah, these individual characters. I mean, you have Mr. Potsdam and his meat. You have so many of the other characters. Mr. Johnson, his creepy shit. You got Loomis and his don't want to know shit. Howling like a dog, yeah.
Yeah, I like how he's being beat with the fucking paper there.
Yep. We've got Clem Parsons here, who apparently hunts aliens.
It's pretty badass. You don't see many people do that. Tell us about the alarm system you set
I don't
up.
see anyone who does that.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it to the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
I don't think that's much of a problem. What can you tell me about Pastorelli?
You don't think that's... What if, like my house has a security alarm? What if every time that went off, we had a sprinkler system and that went off in our house too?
Tell me about Pastorelli.
You can't even dignify that.
Foreigner, don't you know? He cuts hair pretty good, but he don't know spit about nothing else. You just ask him to hook up an alarm system if you need convincing.
So how did he ask you to do this? Do you know Italian?
You know, like Enemy Mine? That communicate with pictures and symbols and gestures?
I guess.
Anytime, Steve.
Anytime, Steve. Let's see if I can bag this thing. Let's get this pole.
Bag it like an alien?
Yep, put it in a bag. Pile? Pole, damn it.
Put it in the bag wagon.
Let's see, a fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight shot screws. I'm guessing I'm gonna need a screwdriver before I can get that off.
Sounds
well,
legit.
shoot.
You talk to the individuals in here. But you still haven't been everywhere. There's so much world here in Harvest, despite
I know.
being, a place with only 51 people.
Okay, we've been there. We've
You
not
have
been
not
to
been
the school. I'm actually using my daggerfall method of exploration, folks, if you didn't notice. Just going wherever the fuck I please.
I was about to say, you aren't following the left wall. That's for
Steve,
sure.
good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Sentinel, of course, is not the city in Daggerfall. But
He's talking about the newspaper.
Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
What is that supposed to mean? Tell me about quality time.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge.
Nope. I'm good.
Don't you want to undergo quality time?
Nope. Tell me more about the lodge.
Big guy.
It's not worthy of a
quality
yes?
time, the greatest gift I can bestow upon you as
Maybe?
your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without, dust.
I see. What's this big guy business?
So,
Why do you keep
so you can
calling
definitely
it
see
big
there's a lot of goddamn people who are interested in you joining the lodge, Lethal.
Seriously. It's like the game is trying to prod me in that direction.
You never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
Shame you can't just be nice for the quality of being nice. But anyway, tell me about your role as the principal.
Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
I see. Well, I think we're good.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality.
Now there is a classroom you can go in here too.
Why do I feel like I want to save? I just feel like I no
You don't
quality
want
time.
quality time. Maybe you should stop the.
Sounds good.